Exactly. I mean, the voting already began on Saturday afternoon and will continue today all the way till 11 p.m. local time, when many EU elections around the Union would have already wrapped up. So it's a long day of voting ahead. And what we do know is some 50 million Italians are eligible to vote in this election. In this, the EU's third largest economy. And Italy has 76 out of the 720 seats in the parliament, so it could play a crucial role in deciding the balance of power in the union. Now, in terms of turnout so far, what we've seen on Saturday is that turnout was lower as compared to the last European parliamentary elections back in 2019. We'll have to see what happens for the rest of the day on Sunday. For the moment, though, the weather is not as sunny as it was yesterday, so perhaps we could see more people deciding instead to come out to vote instead of perhaps taking a trip out of town. Clearly, voter turnout is going to be an issue. It's not exactly the perfect comparison, but if you compare the last national elections, it saw the lowest turnout ever in terms of deciding to participate in the voting process. And that is significant for a country like Italy, where voting is generally part of the culture of Italians.
And Seema, let's talk a little bit about the campaign itself leading up to the vote. It was dominated by national issues. Just talk to us about some of the main themes.
Well, a lot of the parties seem to be focusing very much on those national issues. Things like healthcare really was a hot button topic, as well as taxation. So different national issues is what they were hoping to perhaps, I guess, appeal to the voters. But what's interesting to note in the Italian context is that currently in government, you have a right-wing coalition government of three different right-wing parties. And each of these parties belong to three different blocs at the European level in terms of their different blocs in the European Parliament. So while they may be united in terms of at the national level, when it came to campaigning, we did see some divisions, of course, within these three different right-wing parties in government. So really something interesting there. But of course, we'll have to see what comes out of the turnout today at the end of this long day of voting ahead for Italians as they make their way to the polls here in Rome and throughout the country. And in fact, what's also happening at the same time is some 3,700 town councils are also carrying out elections. And one region, the region of Piedmont up in the northern Italy, is also having its regional elections.